There you go. Will I suck at picks? Thanks, Tony. Especially for you. This is gonna get interesting. Oh dear. And it's green! It's green. And it has bobby pins. This is... I really gotta stop losing these bets. This is not what I desire out of life, but it is what it is. Yeah, this is I guess I have to wear it this way. Is this right? It's slipping off my bald head. Alright. Well, here we go. This is week 5 of these NFL picks, and I look ridiculous. But a bet is a bet. As a recap for you guys that are just tuning in for the first week of this, my buddy and I, Texas Tonya, Navy buddy of mine, are making bets every single week. We're making picks, and the loser has to do something stupid, nothing too crazy, that the winner gets to decide. We actually decide on it kind of either before the picks or kind of afterwards. Navy buddy of mine, we served in the same submarine together, and I keep losing. So, what, one week I had to eat a jalapeno, that wasn't fun. Another week oh yeah, I have to post that. Yeah, I had to watch the game last week with a cow that he sent. You'll see the clips on that. And this week, obviously, I'm going to finish the rest of this video with this tiara on my head. So, that being said, last night my Phillies lost against the New York Mets, so that wasn't fun either. So right now it's not the greatest of time to be a Philly fan, but whatever, we're going to stick through. That's what a Philly fan does. And then I'm going to do my picks now. There's 2 games that we're not going to include in this because I still can't get a hold over Thursday night games. I used to think it was always like at the end of the season, you know it's coming. Now it seems like they just want to do it the entire season. Kind of messes up with people's schedules. I don't know. So far, not a fan, but we'll see. And the other one, I think there's a game being played in London or somewhere else, and it's going on right now, the Minnesota game against the Jets. And so I didn't pick that before Minnesota's already up 17-7, so I'm not including that in my picks. These other ones, I'm going to go through and just give you my picks and then talk to Tony about it and see what we got from there. Here we go. Carolina versus Chicago. I'm going Carolina. I just think they're going to start getting hot with Andy Dalton there. And I don't think Chicago's for real. Cleveland versus Washington. I can't believe Washington's turning out to be the most consistent team in the NFC East. So we're going to go Washington because Cleveland just looks not good. Miami versus the Patriots. I'm going the Patriots on this. I keep picking them because I expect for their consistency to just outdo any kind of flash. And without Tua in Miami, I think New England wins that game. Indy versus Jacksonville. Jacksonville is not doing good at all. I think there's a good possibility Jacksonville has a bounce back based on some of the stuff that is said in the news media, but I'm still picking Indy. Buffalo versus Texas. I'm going Buffalo. They're just on fire. Baltimore versus Cincinnati. Divisional game. Cincinnati's going to start heating up. I'm picking Cincinnati for that one. The Raiders versus Denver. This Knicks kid. I'm going Denver. Arizona versus San Fran. Arizona. Should I say it now? It's going to be Arizona versus Seattle for that division. San Fran probably coming either second or third in that division. It's going to face the same thing that we do in the NFC East, where you're going to this is where you have the turnover of a new team and nobody suspects it because everybody just picks what's on paper. Arizona wins this game against San Fran and pushes San Fran that much further. It's going to be in the same kind of spot my Eagles are in. Giants versus Seattle. Seattle wins that game. The Rams in Green Bay in LA. I'm actually going with the Rams on this one. Dallas versus Pittsburgh. I'm definitely going for Pittsburgh on that one. I don't like Dallas at all. Even though every time I've picked them, they've lost. I should start picking them, but no. Pittsburgh wins this game. And New Orleans versus Kansas City. Kansas City's going to win this for whatever reasons. And that's how it is. Now, yeah, I got a stuffed animal sent to me. I watched the game with Ray, Andrew, and others. And it was fun until it wasn't. Started off, gave a good old hype to the whole bar that I was in. That was fine. And then my birds have just been getting lit up. And so I think it was sometime after halftime, people in the bar are like, get that stuffed animal out here. So yes, Tony, you sent the jinx is on here. So that cow that is named Moose, yes, we're probably Daryl Johnston. It did its part and we lost another week. So right now my birds are 2-2. Bye week because Devontae Smith needs some time to heal. So does AJ Brown. So does Lane Johnson. We need all those pieces back. We need to come back next week. So this week my birds cannot lose whatsoever because we don't play. Next week we need to come back against Cleveland and light them up. But for this week, that's what I got. Tony, you and I will communicate and figure out what this week's bet is. You are actually wearing nails this week. Yeah, you have to go to some function today. For the 1 week that I won, which is week 3, he's paying up today, so we'll get more on that later. Outside of that, go Birds. Come on, Pittsburgh, beat Dallas. And if Washington can get upset, that'd be good because they're going to start running away with the NFC East. If you have any thoughts on what our bets should be, put them down either in the comments here on YouTube or on Facebook. I'd be love to hear, especially from my Navy buddies that know both of us. Give us some ideas on what you would love to see, and it's going to get ridiculous. I think singing is in order. That's what I'm going to suggest. Maybe in a public place. Nothing, not a bad song, but a funny song. Tony, it's coming. I'm going to win this week. You're going to have to do something stupid. Have a great day. Happy Sunday. Have a good week. Go Birds. Go Phils. Beat the Mets. And yes, I almost forgot, but this is part of the bet. I have to admit that I'm a pretty little princess. This is probably going to get used against me at some point in my life. Love you, Tony, but I hate losing these bets.